Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Installment of Scott Selections here for Tuesday, May 25th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We picked up a nice winner with the Rays on the money line at minus 112 on FanDuel yesterday. Got a little bit dicey late. They were up 5-0, blew it, and then ended up winning by multiple runs in extra innings. So a nice winner there. Tampa ended up extending its winning streak to 11. I'll look for another winner here on Tuesday. And for the play of the day, we're going back to the NBA. Going to be a matchup between the Lakers and the Suns for Game 2 of that series. And for the play of the day, we like a team total. And the play that is going to be on the Suns team total under 104.5 at minus 120 on BetMGM. At time recording of 2:04 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, a couple reasons why I like the under for the Suns in this spot. First of all, 104.5 seems like a pretty low number. It really isn't. You look at Phoenix and how it performed in Game 1. Shot 46.5% from the floor, had 31 points in the first quarter. Ayton went 10 for 11, had 21 points. Booker at 34 points. And you'd assume with all that being said, well, Phoenix probably scored 110 plus points in Game 1. Not quite. They scored 99. So with all of that great offensive execution that they had and the really solid games by Booker and Ayton, they still went under. I think that 104.5 is extremely difficult for this team to reach, mostly because of the fact that, A, the Lakers are a great defensive team. Might not have played that well defensively in the first quarter, giving up 32, but you look at them in the other quarters, they really buckled down. Third quarter gave up 28. Second quarter gave up 21. Fourth quarter only gave up 18. So the Lakers really buckled down a little bit defensively after the first quarter. And the main reason why you saw a pretty low-scoring game here, as the first game ended up landing at 189, was the pace of play. Now, the Suns ranked 26th in the league during the regular season in pace. Meanwhile, the Lakers ranked tied for 16th in the regular season, but the Lakers, if you have noticed, during the Warriors play-in game and Game 1 of the series, the Lakers have really, really slowed things down. They play one of the slowest paces in the entire league so far in the playoff picture, and I do think that the slow pace will continue, especially in the second half of this game. Now, you look at the Suns offensively, I already talked about how well they played, but I did not mention Chris Paul and how he was pretty much a non-factor in Game 1. Paul suffered a bit of a shoulder injury, ended up going 3 for 8 for 7 points. Didn't really play much of a factor, and I do question just how much of an injury or how injured his shoulder actually is. I don't know if Paul's going to suddenly shoot the ball more or become more involved, but I do think the Lakers will shift some of their defensive, I'd say, priorities since Paul's at less than 100%. So I do think that Booker, who went 13 of 26, I think the Lakers will make some adjustments, and I do think that Ayton is not going to shoot 10 of 11 again. But the entire second half was just half court after half court after half court, and really no fast break points were available for either side. I think the Lakers, who have been a very solid defensive team all season long, they lost Game 1 because their offense wasn't very good, and Davis was terrible. But you look at them defensively, they still performed well. They gave up 99 points. They only allowed Phoenix to attempt 12 free throws. Phoenix had 0 free throw attempts in the first half. So if you're wondering about the Suns getting to the line a lot, not something that they're going to be able to do in this matchup. And I do think the Lakers, even if they don't necessarily win this game, I think defensively they should be able to show up, shut down Phoenix. And I don't really see how if Phoenix played that well and only scored 99, I don't see how they get to 105. So the play of the day, once again, here for Tuesday, May 25th, is going to be on the Suns team total under 104.5 at minus 120 on BetMGM. Bye, everyone.